Talk Sporty 101 continues with this advice. Start small and start with headlines. When you are first jumping into sports conversations and building that knowledge base, there are a lot of different places that you can start. That shows the power of sports. But it also can cause a lot of frustration. That is a lot of information to take in, try to remember, and then try to figure out when to use it in conversation. So here's what I want you to think about. Starting smaller. Pick one team to follow and commit to reading headlines about that team. When you pick the team to follow, find a sport that you can own. Maybe you grew up playing basketball, so that's a sport that you can own. Maybe your entire family has talked football your whole life. That could be something that you own. Whatever it is, pick a single team to follow and then commit to those headlines. When I say headlines, I prefer the written kind in an actual paper, like a newspaper. And there's a reason for that. Sports headlines are written to give you a synopsis of the game or event. If you only read the bold-face type, so the headline, the subtitle, and let's say the caption underneath a photo, you're going to find out exactly what happened in that game. At least all of the relevant talking points without ever watching the game. Now, I would love for you to sit down and watch entire games, but that is a big ask when you are just getting acclimated and just becoming a sports fan. Headlines can help you stay on top of the storylines that are making news and the topics that sports fans are talking about. It truly is as simple as watching the sports headlines daily. Now, if you don't get an actual newspaper, no problem. You can find headlines online. Just commit to looking in the same place every day for those headlines. Because when you build that as a habit, you will start to notice the same names popping up, the same trends popping up, and it's going to be easier to piece together the full story. Last thing I want to say. Notice that I did not recommend that you go find a rule book and learn the rules of the game. Yes, it is helpful to know the rules of the game so that you know what you're watching. However, sports fans don't talk about the rules 95% of the time. They talk about the sports headlines, which is what you should be paying attention to every day. I publish a list of sports headlines every Monday on the Conversation Starters blog. I'm here to help you out and make sure that you are confident in your sports fandom so that you can build business relationships and take advantage of all the conversation opportunities out there. Make sure you go to the website, talksportytome.com, for more.